Hi guys, welcome to my intro.
In Baldi's Basics and Funkin', there's kind of a weird spot that you're put in to choose the worst song of the soundtrack, at least for me, because a majority of the songs all use very similar instruments, just with very different structures, and because of that, the songs all end up having a very similar level of quality to them. And Dismissal is no different. I think this is a very, very good sounding song. It's just, for the most part, I feel like the structure and composition of it is a bit worse than the rest of the soundtrack. Don't get me wrong, this is a gigantic upgrade from whatever the fuck V1 was. At the same time, I feel like it's still kind of missing the pizzazz that a lot of the rest of the songs have. Like, yeah, it sounds good. Baldi's chromatic is really good. Boyfriend sounds pretty decent. This custom chromatic ain't too bad for once. And overall, it's a pretty good remake, especially in the instrumental department. It actually has one. Using Baldi's ruler slaps as the beat will never get old in this soundtrack, I'm gonna be for real, but I don't know, something about this one just feels lesser than the rest. Maybe it's because it just lacks the substance that they have, and going from the final song of the week to just a bonus song kind of makes it feel less needed, I guess you could say. It just feels a bit more like your average FNF song more than the rest of the songs do to me, and it's nothing to do with the song itself. Like, it's composed decently well, the pianos are a really nice touch, I love all those Baldi sound fonts using instrumental. I really like the ruler slaps, like I said. BF and Baldi both sound good, the melodies are all decently catchy. It's just, Dismissal does the least out of all the songs for me to warrant putting it anywhere higher than this, I think, is what happens. I'll say the beat drop is fantastic. I love how the drop to the song sounds. It's just, with the soundtrack where at least something happens in every single song, and it does it in spades and expertly, having a song that's just kind of doing the standard kind of makes it fall behind the rest of the soundtrack a little, you know? Not a bad song at all, it's just Dismissal kind of is lacking compared to the rest, I guess I could say.
3, 2, 1, go!
Basics is a song that is not very basic, actually. It sounds quite good. To get things off the bat, Baldi sounds great, his voice is really good in this mod. They managed to get Missman himself on the mod, which, sure. Boyfriend sounds great like he always does. I love how this mod tunes him, he sounds so childish, it's great. And the instrumental is super nice and jazzy, I love it. The cuckoo clock sounds great, I love the pianos, this percussion is so nice sounding. And overall, Basics is just a very, very good song to start the mod out with, and I quite like it a lot. It's a very pleasant listen every time it comes up on my playlist. Too bad I feel like this song is kinda held back by all of its positives, which is a very, very odd critique, I know, but also, for a song literally called Basics, I feel like it is too intensive. Considering this is probably the most instrumentally complex song in the main week, because Bad Math, Lesson, Bad Math, and also Expulsion all have lighter instrumentals than this, which makes the song feel a bit too heavy to start off the week with, in my opinion, because those songs are a lot more simpler than the song called Basics, and they come afterwards, which just kind of makes this one stand out in a not great way. I feel like the way I could describe this song is less is more, but they forgot the less part, so they're just left with is more, you know? I feel like this song is just trying to do too much for what it is, and it would suit far more for a song later in the story mode, but also, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's doing too much for what it is. And because of that, I'm kind of put off of putting this one any higher because of that. I feel like it should have done a bit less, because as of right now, it's not overwhelming to listen to or anything, but I think it's too much. I know, odd complaint, but that's just how I feel about it. I don't know. Firewall is so fucking good. It's gonna be a bit of a longer segment despite the length of the song, because I'm gonna touch on something real quick. I have been waiting for Baldi's Basics in Funkin' for around 5 years now, and you might have noticed I'm a little bit of a fan of this mod, just a smidgen. It's not like Firewall is like an incredibly high S tier or anything. It's just, god fucking damn it, this mod makes me so happy. I'm so in love with the content in this mod, aside from the bottom two, and even then, those are still incredible songs. Now, Firewall is such an interesting case to me because this song is such a fucking banger. I love it. Boyfriend's voice is incredible here. The custom chromatic actually works wonders for a change. Baldo sounds incredible too. I love the grit in his voice. He sounds so sadistic. It's amazing. The instrumental is so action-packed. I love the intensive chiptune it uses. It's so good! Slap my wife! It's so fucking amazing. I love it. This song is incredible in every sense of the word. It's hard-hitting. It's incredible. I love the amount of personality this song has for a character that practically doesn't even exist outside of it. It's so well done. I adore it. It's not even 2 minutes long. Why? Firewall Old was too long, and now Firewall New is too short, and we're in this weird predicament where if we get Firewall V3, it'll probably be the perfect length, but we're never gonna get it because Firewall is getting killed next update, which makes me so sad, because if this song was longer, it would have very easily been top 2 at the very minimum, but I just need more from it, you know? There is absolutely nothing wrong with it from a compositional standpoint. I adore everything about it. I guess if I had to nitpick, Baldo could be slightly louder, because I can see why some people would say his chromatic is a little bit too quiet and would just come off as just poor mixing. But outside, it doesn't affect me at all, and outside of that, there is nothing wrong with this song in my eyes. I adore everything about it. It's so good. I just need more. Advancement is such an interesting song for me to talk about, which, yes, I'm including these, because why not? They're good. Not Think Fast, though. That song is old. But this song is so odd to me, because it does a lot of stuff right, but it has just one issue that brings down the entire song from being higher than this in my eyes. Which sucks, because this song is awesome otherwise. For one thing, I adore the tone here. I've never played the game that Victor is from, but if this song is anything to go by, I feel like I would love it. The vibes, at least. This song feels so dark and dismal and grungy, I love it. It has the exact vibe of wandering through an empty school late at night, except someone's there with you that shouldn't be there. It's awesome, I love it. Victor's chromatic is super imposing. It's not threatening or like deep or super impactful or anything, but it doesn't necessarily need that, because the pixelation does a great job at making them sound like they don't belong in the song. There's such a sharp contrast from everything else. I love it. Pico sounds great here too. In contrast of him using mainly a tonal chromatic in In contrast of him using mainly tuned vocals and adding up, he uses mainly his atonals in this song, and I think they sound great. They pair with the rest of the song shockingly well, considering what the vibe of this song is going for, and I really like him here. He's got a shockingly good performance, which I appreciate. Good job. Now, my main issue with Advancement is the fact that I feel like it kind of drags. Now, it's only 3 minutes and like 15 seconds-ish, which is not a long time for a song to run at all. But the thing with Advancement is that I feel like the sections aren't divided the best. Like, you have the opening section, which, yeah, that's good, but then the section where he's really quiet, and lasts like 2 turns, when I feel like it should last way longer than that. And then the ending is also too short. Or, well, in proportion to the rest of the song with this sectioning, I feel like it's too short. On its own, I feel like the final section is perfectly fine. It lasts longer than I do, at the very least. It's just, I don't know, I feel like the first section should be way shorter, and the other 2 should be a bit longer, because as it is right now, Adding Up has all of the pieces there. It's got an incredibly dark and dingy instrumental with some incredible vocal work. It's just, I need it to be paced a little bit better, because as it is right now, it feels like it drags just a teensy bit, which sucks, because that's the one thing keeping this song down here.
3, 2, 1, go!
The thing is, I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place with Bad Math and Good Math. Both of these are very, very, very good songs. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think I've made it pretty clear by now that I like Baldi's Basics and Funkin' just a little bit. It's a little bit better than Sky Reborn. I don't know, these 2 songs kinda conflict with me a little bit. But at the end of the day, I do prefer Good Math over Bad Math, because of a couple of reasons. For one thing, I think Bad Math, for the most part, is better in the first half, but worse in the second half. I really like the tone that Bad Math goes for in the first half. I think it does a great job at selling the don't fuck up again feeling. It's really, really, really good and sounds really nice. I think the minor key I'm pretty sure that the song is in sounds really good compared to the one in Good Math. And I really just like everything about it. Baldi sounds great, Boyfriend sounds great, the pianos are great as usual. I love the percussion here. It's just super well done. Especially the stuff like the bass hits. It's super, super nice to listen to. But for the most part, I feel like from the You Can Think Pad section onward, it's worse. I feel like Good Math sells the you fucked up feeling better than this one does, and I think that's because this one already had that feeling in the first half, so it makes the second half come off as less impactful than Good Math because of it. Which isn't the best when this is the half that's supposed to have impact in it, and I feel like because of that, Good Math just slightly edges it out despite it having a better tone in the first half. Because while I do think that this version has the better opening, I feel like the gap between the Bad Math opening and the Good Math opening is smaller than the gap between the Good Math ending and the Bad Math ending, you know? They're still like right next to each other because they're the same song with slightly different mixes. At least, okay, not slightly different mixes, but like 2 different mixes of the same song, so they're gonna be right next to each other, but as it is, I prefer Good Math over Bad Math. Not by much, though.
3, 2, 1, go!
Like I said in Lesson Bad Math, the gap between these 2 really is not that big. It's just that Good Math does some stuff I prefer over Bad Math. I did say that I prefer the opening to Bad Math more than I do in Good Math, but also, at the same time, Bad Math is like considerably shorter than Good Math, and so is the intro, which makes the entire thing feel way, way, way better paced. In Good Math, yes, I prefer the tone. I like that you fucked up a don't do it again tone in Bad Math more than the happy tone. I usually prefer the more, like, non-happy emotional songs than the happy ones most of the time. For this one, I feel like during the second half, because of the happy tone in the first half, it has a way sharper impact with the angry Baldi part at the end than the Bad Math version does, which just makes this song a lot more cohesive to listen to. Bad Math is a very good song, yes, it's just less than Good Math, but a little bit worse. But less than Good Math is just that much better than it. It's not a huge gap, but there is a considerable gap there. I especially love how twisted the ending feels with the xylophone going down in the instrumental. It's such a good spiral. I love snares like that. Everything about this song is kind of just Bad Math, but done better. Baldi's voice is a lot better, especially in the second portion where he's more angry. Boyfriend sounds great like he always does. The instrumental is super nice here. I prefer the angry version, yes. But for the second part, I definitely prefer this because of how happy the first part of the song was. It makes it feel, again, it just has that much more impact, which is why this version is better to me. That's really all I can really say. Less Than Good Math is just a really good song. Suspension is one of those songs where it's not really like that emotionally deep or anything like that. It's just such a vibe. I love this one. For starters, I gotta say, I wasn't too huge on this song at first. I listened to it once, thought it was alright, and then didn't listen to it again for another few months. And when I came back to it, I was genuinely shocked at how nice it was. Like, this song has such a nice vibe to it. I love how upbeat it is. It's like a kindergartner school TV show. Like, you know, that kind of vibe. Like, you just trying to make this place seem as fun as possible to make your kid want to go there. That's the kind of vibe I get from this song. It's super upbeat and happy, and I love that. It's so fun to listen to. The drums are great. Principal the Thing has an incredibly nice voice. It's so soothing and smooth. I love it. It's really, really nice to listen to. And Boyfriend sounds great as he usually does. And when Baldi comes into the song just gets better. The intensity picks up, the instruments change a bit. It's so just well done, too. It's not like a sudden or drastic change or anything. Hey, I meant to say it's not a jarring change instead of a drastic one, because it is a drastic tone change. I really can't apologize enough for this. It's done well. I love how the instruments that are usually associated with Baldi in this mod come back for this part. And the ending part where Principal the Thing starts whistling, it's so nice. It's nicer than what a funny image on screen. Yeah, Suspension is just a really nice song, but there's not really much else to it. It's just a really nice vibe, and that's why I couldn't put it above the top two. At the very least for me. I feel like the other two just do more for me to love them more, but Suspension is still an incredibly nice song that I love a lot. I can't lie, Expulsion is such an amazing song, and I'm gonna be for real, the gap between this and number one is kinda far. But that's not to say Expulsion is bad in any way at all. Like, this song is amongst my favorites of 2026 as of right now. I love this one. To start off with, I am a sucker for songs that are intense in this kind of way. They're not all in your face. They know how to hold themselves back while still being a fight. It feels reminiscent of the older FNF days, like 2021 and that stuff. Like a more modern version of an intense song from back then. It's not all in your face, but you can tell that the, like, stakes are higher in this song compared to the rest of the songs in the mod. It's really well done. Baldi sounds great here like he always does. They'll say this is probably his best performance in the mod, but by like quite a bit. I love the usages of his voice here, though he can hit high notes shockingly well. And the pixelation on his voice during the 3D part is so nice to listen to. And BF sounds great as he usually does. His voice is super crisp. It has a lot of OTT on it, but not to the point where it pops. It feels more clicky than anything, and I like that way more. It sounds great. Instrumental is fantastic too. I love how it's able to hold itself back, like I said. The piano sounds great. I love the cuckoo clock, like, I think that's there. I think I hear it. And the drums are super great too. Again, I just love how this song starts out slow. Like, initially I didn't like this version of Expulsion as much as the other ones because I was expecting it to go all in, but over time I was able to respect how much it's able to restrain itself from being another typical FNF banger. And then Noel comes in and the entire song gets flipped on its fucking head. He sounds so cool. The way the song glitches out when he reaches through the screen and the song actually starts getting all in your face is so awesome. I love it. His voice is amazing. I love how raw it sounds. It's super, super scratchy in an amazing way. And it works amazingly with the super glitchy instrumental that now has, like, aspects of chiptune music slipped into it. I love it. And the way the instrumental is able to replicate, like, what I would imagine glass breaking sounding like implemented into music form, it's so nice sounding. I love it. It's so cool. Boyfriend sounds great here like he usually does, and the entire song just does a great job at getting you started on this mod. This is meant to be the start of the story mode after all. The demo it's a demo, but like the fact that this is what they're starting off the story mode of this mod with makes me so excited to see what they're gonna end it with, and especially see what the final boss song for Noel is gonna be. If that's happening, of course. Baldi's Basics Classic Remastered, whatever the fuck. This song, I will say though, this song does have one thing that bothers me. I feel like near the end of Noel's section, it kind of drags on just a little bit. Like, it's super action-packed and stuff, and then it glitches back to Baldi for a second, and then it comes back to, like, this. And it's fine at first, but when they start holding the long notes and the song slips out of the normal, like, in-your-faceness of the initial drop, it kind of feels like it's dragging on just a little bit too long, and I'm not the biggest fan of it compared to the rest of the song. Honestly, if this part was fixed up a little bit, maybe make it more in your face than what came earlier, like this part, just do this for an entire section, that'd be fucking awesome. If that was this part and not whatever it is that, and I think it's like slips into a more trappish beat, if it was that for like the entire section leading up into the final cooldown, the song could have had a chance to be first place. But as it is right now, the song in first is kind of leagues ahead, I'm gonna be for real. If you knew me even a little bit, then this should not come as a surprise at all. Like, ever since I saw this song on day one of release, I knew it was gonna be first. No matter what a demo could put out, no matter what the full version's gonna have when that eventually releases, Adding Up is gonna stay my favorite. I don't really know what it is about this song, but something about it just speaks to the creative side of my brain. This song is based off of a anti-piracy screen in the actual Baldi's Basics, which is not only a really cool concept, but also they have managed to get so much mileage out of a character who has quite literally nothing to them, and it's so awesome to me. I love songs that are able to do this. This song pulls off something that I've never seen another song in the FNF sphere as a whole pull off. It's a horror song, but it has more substance than pretty much every other horror song I've seen out there. Now, it's not scary. I'm not gonna pretend this is scary. There's other FNF songs that are scary, but this is not one of them. What I mean by this one has more substance is that it's able to do multiple things at once without committing to a full thing to be as special as it is. Most other horror FNF songs have to have multiple aspects to them that make them as amazing and cool as they are, but this one manages to have so many different aspects to it, all at the same time, while managing to keep them all in check and do them phenomenally. It's really stupidly well done. You have the freaky electronic instrumental that sounds so cool and funky. I've never seen an FNF song sound this way before, and it's so awesome. The back and forths paired with that instrumental are so cool. Pico is probably the weakest part of the song, but he still sounds absolutely incredible here. Do I wish they used his atonals more? Yes, they're barely used at all in this song, and I'm not a big fan of Rick's Effects Pico because it's just an AI model trained off of BF's voice, but I do like how he sounds here. He sounds great. It's easily the best performance of Rick's Effects Pico, and Bad Sum's voice is so awesome. It's so robotic, yet all the slides and little waves it does are so full of emotion. It's like a robot trying its best to connect with a human for the first time. It's so cool sounding, I love it. It reminds me of, like, Daisy Bell, and the first song that... Daisy Bell was the first song a robot ever sung, and the voice that Batsum has reminds me of the robot that sang that. It's so cool, I love it. It's alien, it's unnatural, and it fits in with the rest of the song so well, to the point that Pico, the only natural thing about it, sounds so out of place in comparison, yet it fits in so well, it's so cool. Everything about Adding Up is just awesome. I love how the song is able to go... And another thing, I love how the song is able to go from really eerie at the start to being a more, like, confrontational piece with the perspective bit. I don't know what to call this. He will die! And to a more confrontational part with this part, and then a more battle section when he throws the table at Batsum, and then to a more intense finale, and then in the middle of that intense finale, there's a more emotional bit with Pico as he sings that pop-off. As he sings that solo before the final pop-off. There's so many working layers and aspects to the song that I can't help but admire every single thing it could have possibly done. Adding Up to me is so special because it manages to do so much in a relatively short time frame and do all of it exceptionally well. And I genuinely don't have any issues with it at all, aside from the usage of Rick's Effects Pico, which, even though I'm not a fan of the chromatic for reasons stated previously, it is probably the best Pico chromatic we have sound-wise, so the best decision they could have made. But yeah, as a whole, Adding Up is a truly special song that I adore to pieces. It is a song that I will never get tired of listening to, and I adore it for that. It's so fucking awesome. More people should talk about this song. It is that good. I was gonna have a joke outro, but I feel like I should probably explain where I've been, because I've been gone for a while. In short, I've just been really demotivated with constant harassment and shit on YouTube, personal life issues. I've been really busy with a melodrama that I performed in my local town, which wrapped up recently, so I have a lot more free time on my hands. That was really fun. I really enjoyed doing that. Now that I'm getting this out, I feel like I should be able to return to normal content soon, like a normal output. I've gotten a lot of cool stuff to work on now, as well as stuff I want to actually try and branch out and do. That YTP I said was coming on my community post a while back is still coming. I am still working on that. I'm just putting a lot of effort into it. Those things take a lot more effort than I gave them credit for initially. It's actually really hard to make one. But, aside from that, I should be back for real now. I hope this video was good. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, give me engagement, all that. Comment your own list below. Let me know your own thoughts on these songs. Just be respectful towards both me and the people who made this stuff in the comments below, please. I hate how disrespectful this community is to people and their works, and I want to try and change that a bit, so let's try and have civil discussions in the comments, even though I know that probably won't happen. But, thank you for watching. Join the Discord in the description if you'd like to see more of me. I'm very active there pretty much every day. If you don't see me for a while, you can just go in there and talk to me and talk about stuff. There's quite a few modders in there now, and like people who make the stuff I talk about, so that's cool. And yeah, that's about it really. I've been Yacht Letter, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.